What's up everybody? In today's video I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about my experience and journey towards high performance. Now I say journey specifically because it is never going to be you've arrived at your destination, right? This is a lifelong lifestyle mentality for constant improvement, constant growth, constant reflection, and just trying to be the best me that I can be. So I'm going to split this up into two sets of advices, right? And I think I personally am trying to aim to be in the upper echelons of my profession and amongst my peers, and try to do something really impactful in my industry, which I'm obviously spending a lot of time documenting. But on the other hand, I want to talk to my previous self, where I was like 5 to 7 years ago, in terms of like being right at the beginning of this journey and how the approaches to both are completely different. I think what I find now is that when I have conversations with sort of my inner circle, we speak about things that are really relevant to my journey right now, where when I speak to CPD courses and groups of people and people starting their journey at different places, I feel like my advice is very much sort of where I was 5 to 7 years ago. So let me frame the two a little bit differently. Firstly, to my former self, starting out in the journey towards high performance, you don't have to be harsh on yourself or super self-critical towards yourself, but you got to remember that this is the area where most people, or the level that most people can operate on, right? To kind of jump out of this level into the next bracket, you have to take massive amounts of actions. You have to be willing to do what others aren't willing to do to get off that step, right? Everybody's at the bottom because it takes no effort, or the price of admission is really low, let's say that. But then as you move through levels, the price of admission becomes a lot higher. And it's okay if you're not willing to pay it, but if you are, you actually have to start looking inwards, keep reflecting. What am I doing? Am I really committed to being a high performer, or am I just wanting to be perceived as a high performer through maybe titles or status, or what I'm putting out on social media or whatever? And then to myself, kind of right now, I think the things that I'm focusing on is that I've built a platform and I've built a skill set that gives me opportunities. Now my challenge is to really dial down and focus in terms of doing less things, but doing them better or at a higher level, right? Not necessarily working harder, but working a lot more smartly with my time, right? Kind of learning quickly how to filter through the trivial many things versus the vital few things that are going to give me the most traction. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.